Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of California Speed. In the last episode we did week 1 of the Heavy Series. In this episode we are going to do week 2 of the Heavy Series. And this time we are going to go with, might just go with the 2 cards we haven't used yet, right? Let's go with black for color 1, and let's go with like purple. There we go. So now we are back in Monterey. Well, this is a different perspective. Start. Right, anyways. Let's see how well we can do with the Baja truck. And as you can see on the screen where we go into the races, there's a question mark. I do not know what that question mark is for. I have not done the Heavy Series, so it will be a surprise for all of us. There's a lot of crashing going on. Baja truck's not too bad. Also, there's the camera settings. You just press the up C button. No, this car's actually not that bad. Kinda like it actually. Did another checkpoint? Did I say did another checkpoint? I meant we got another checkpoint. Obviously we got another checkpoint. I don't know why I keep saying that. We are going... Well, there's an anchor there. I never noticed that before. Here's the question for you guys. What is your favorite race? That was an RV. Anyways, what's your favorite racetrack from any racing game? If I have to go with my favorite racing tracks from any video games, I mean, there's Mario Kart tracks, Rainbow Road. For me, it's specifically the Double Dash version of Rainbow Road. A lot of the tracks from Mario Kart Double Dash are up there for me. Mario Kart Wii, I said Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart Wii, there's the, I keep wanting to say Coconut Mall, but that's not one of my favorite tracks, even though it's a good track. That track with like the tree and the mushrooms and all that. Oh, and another racing game that's one of my favorites is one called Hot Wheels World Race, I think, for the Nintendo GameCube. It has a track in it called Cloud 9, I believe. I think that might be the track name, or it's the song name for that track, but it's a pretty good track. What else? The more recent Hot Wheels games have some good tracks. Speaking of tracks, this track does not seem like a good one, even though I like what they were trying with it. But I will wait until we get to try other cars on this track, because you know, it could be completely different with a different car. Different kind of car, class of car, whatever you want to say. I ran into that guy. Oh, that was interesting physics. Need for Speed games have a lot of different tracks. They have good tracks. They're usually just a part of the map that you're driving around on though. Grid 2019. That wasn't an encoding thing. That's some slowdown. Anyways, Grid 2019. What just happened? Okay, Grid 2019. There's a track with, I don't remember, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a track with like the cherry blossom trees through the mountains, and like the leaves actually fall down on that track, and you can see it. You don't see stuff like that in racing games a lot. One of my favorite like indie racing games is a game called Horizon Chase Turbo. You basically race from tracks from around the world, like the tracks are themed after wherever the location is. It's like, it has polygonal graphics, but it's still a really fun game. I like it. It has some really cool tracks. We got third that time on that track, so that's not too bad. And we actually got a fast time. Okay, it's not too bad of a track after all. Anyways, next we go back to Mojave, which is a track I don't mind too much. I mean, I know it's kind of a bland track and it's kind of boring to drive on, but it's not too bad. We are going through the oil fields. There's also another racing game called Blaze Rush. That's a cool one. Use power-ups and stuff just to like knock the other racers off the track and stuff. There's also a mode where you have to try to stay ahead of a giant like killer kind of vehicle. Kind of like Frank from Cars, when Tow Mater goes and tipped the cow cars. Did I say when Tow Mater goes? I meant to just say Mater. We got a bridge being held up connecting the two parts of the road. That checkpoint came in handy. We only had 18 seconds left. I don't even know what happens. If you run out of time, I'm assuming you just lose. Like, I'm assuming you just end up getting last. Now we're driving through the satellite area. I think Grid Legends is better than Grid 2019 because I think the handling in Grid Legends was improved on a lot. And Grid 2019, sometimes it feels like the car just doesn't do what you're trying to tell it to do. And Grid Legends also has a more variety of racetracks to drive on. Alright, now we're almost to the Midway Tower. Might have learned how to drive on this track, finally. I still think this area is pretty cool. Don't crash, I ran into that. Well, I'm choking it. Anyways, I was gonna say, as long as I stay in first, once we get to these areas, do not turn while driving up them, because the turning is very responsive. The turning is very unresponsive when you're driving up slopes like that. We got first place. We did not set a time, that's fine. Next up, we go back to Mount Shasta in the Baja truck. And then after that, we unlock a new track. We will find out together what it is, and all we have to do is hope it's not a circuit track. Because if it's a circuit track, then it will not be a good time. Right, take the shortcut. The encoding thing is happening again for some reason. Didn't last too long, hopefully it stays like that. Okay, we got a lot of speed there. I might just have to clear up space on my laptop. That could possibly be why the encoding thing's popping up. Okay, we got first. Got a checkpoint. I did it again. Going to the volcano. Well, I will save that question for the next episode. Let's just try our best to hold on to the lead. I ran into the wall. We are not holding on to the lead. We can still get it back. I believe we can. This is going to be close probably. Right? We did it. We got first back. So now we get to see what the final track for this week is. Excuse me. It's oval. It's another circuit track. Let's just get this out of the way so we can move on to week 3 for the next video. Let's see how bad this circuit track. There is 6 laps on it. Why does that car look like just like a square? I tell you, like, this track shouldn't be hard. Okay, it's not too long of a track. Right. This isn't too bad. Although checkpoint's gonna be stuck in my head after this track. Okay, we are in second right now. We're racing around a football field, it seems. That's an interesting choice for a track design. We're on lap 5. We're about to lap someone. That position counter is going crazy. We just got a couple more turns. Don't run into the back of him. I finally got first on the circuit track. Alright, that circuit track wasn't too bad, but the other ones we've done, they still kinda suck. And that was the fastest lap time on that. Okay, cool, I'll take that. Not what I was expecting to get the fastest lap on. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode where we do Week 3 of the Heavy Series. See you guys then.